Well, the task of picking up after Friday's devastating tornado is monumental. Not only the physical effort, but also the huge question of how to pay for it. The hope is that home insurance can help with much of it, but after such an event, where do homeowners even begin? We've invited Heather Paul of State Farm Insurance to talk to us today with some advice for those areas hit hard by the tornado. Now, Heather, thank you so much for joining us today. You have been on the scene in Mayfield. I understand you're now in Benton, I believe. Do you have a feel for the scope of this disaster? How many homes and damage are we talking about? Do you have a claim count? And what does that mean in dollars?
Thanks for having me, Shelley. You know, I have been at State Farm doing insurance for over 20 years. And in my experience, I've never seen anything like this. This is absolutely catastrophic. The damage that we've seen, the leveling, of course, in Mayfield. We've been in Mayfield for the last few days. Today we came to Benton. And as you can see behind me, again, devastation, not as much as in Mayfield. The homes are a little more spread out. But, you know, just since Friday, we've seen over 1,000 home claims come in and probably about 300 auto claims. We expect that to increase significantly. It may even have been today because, as you mentioned before, many areas are still without power. They're without internet service. They're without cell phone service. So being able to file a claim online or through their app or even call their State Farm agent has been challenging.
Right.
That's why many insurance companies, including State Farm, we've set up mobile catastrophe facilities so that people can actually drive up, ask questions, and get their claim that claim process beginning.
Well, let's talk about that. What is the first thing that folks should do when it comes to filing a claim after a devastating event like this?
You know, the very first thing, of course, to make sure that everybody is safe. If you're able to do some temporary repairs, of course, in this situation, particularly in Mayfield, where you've got leveling, there's really not repairs to be made. But in the event that you can, safely, you put up a tarp if you've got a hole in the roof. Gather up if you've got paper belongings. Otherwise, if you've got things on your phone, whether it's your insurance card, if you've got a home inventory of things that were in your house, that is very, very recommended to have something like that. And if you could take pictures of the damage and show that to your claims representative, that's also very helpful in the process.
Well, you mentioned people putting up tarps and things like that. Should people go ahead and begin cleaning up while waiting for the insurance company to send an adjuster, or can they hire their own cleaning restoration team? Should they go ahead and repair and replace items?
No, actually, it is always recommended, first, that you not sign any contracts with anybody to do home repairs, whether that's to put on a new roof. Absolutely do not pay any money up front. Unfortunately, after an event like this, it is very common to see contractor fraud. That's individuals that are going through, sign this contract, we will get you a new roof put on, and then they disappear with your money. So before you have any repairs done on your house, it's always recommended you make sure to talk with your claims adjuster first. The best thing for you to do is get a hold of your insurance agent, let them know, notify them that you've experienced a loss. They will help to walk you through the process. But do not sign any contracts and do not give anybody any money to do repairs on your home.
Good to know. That's good, important information. Real quickly, we're about out of time, but you mentioned the internet being down. That's going to be the case with so many people in these areas hard hit. What do they do? How do they file a claim without access to the internet?
So the great thing is that they can actually go to their mobile catastrophe facilities. We've got them set up, one in Mayfield, another one in Bowling Green. We have others that are setting up. You can also go to your State Farm agent's office. They oftentimes will have access to a generator where you can maybe plug in your items, where they can help to start that claims process for you.
Okay.
That's what we're here to do. We're here to help.
You betcha. Heather Paul, thanks for taking the time today to talk with us. It is just a monumental effort out there. We appreciate your advice. Thank you, Heather Paul.
Thank you.